Hey everybody, welcome to the We Garden Homestead. My name is Claudia if you're new here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today's video is a little bit different from what I usually do. So a little bit. I mean, it's still kind of quilting related and I make a lot of bags anyway, and this is going to be about bags. So I have all of these quilted pillow shams. They're just beautiful. Some of them I have two of. Some of them are patched. This one's really cute. It's got a butterfly on it somewhere. Some of them are patched. Some of them are just these embroidered ones. What I'm going to be doing is actually for my Etsy shop. Some of these have a little bit of staining on them too, so we'll see. Like this one has a little stain on it. It's really hard to see though. So these are going to be for my Etsy shop, and I am going to make tote bags. I'm going to do one today. I'm not going to do it on camera because it's for my Etsy shop and I want to see how long it's going to take me. So I'm just going to off camera. I'm going to go ahead and do the first one. I have already picked out fabrics to go with all of these. So the first one is going to be this. That's folded in half. So this is going to be the first one, and I have this fabric to go with it, this gingham. This is going to be the lining and the straps. I may or may not put a pocket in. I'm going to orient it this way so that I don't have to cut the blue off. The blue is going to be the sides and the bottom. And then, of course, the corners will get cut off because I'll box those corners. But I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I want to just do it straight through with no pauses. And anytime I film something, it takes me much longer. So I just want to go straight through. I want to see how long it takes me. And then I'll show you the finished one. And then the next video, I'll actually show you how I'm doing them. So I'm hoping to get I think there's 8 of them here. I'm hoping to get all 8 of these done this week. Today's Tuesday, so we'll see how that goes. But today's video, this one is definitely going to get done. So I'll be back when I'm finished to show you the finished result. Okay, so this bag is finished. It took me 1 hour and 15. I was timing it, but I also had music playing on YouTube while I was working, and I was 1 hour and 15 into that particular music video. So that's the edges, that's the bottom, that's the side. I did not put a pocket in. There's the inside. It came out super sweet. I put quilt batting inside of the straps so that the whole thing is now quilted. I think it came out adorable. Something I'm going to have to do on the next one, I am going to have to press this before I use it, because when I started to put the lining on, the lining was just a hair small. So I pulled and stretched and made it work. I'm going to put this on the table and get some pictures so you can see it a little better. It looks a little washed out here. Salty got me a new phone, and I'm using that today, and this is the first time I've used it to do a video. So, but I think it came out great. I'm glad I left the blue in. I was originally going to trim it off and just fold, I might have left it on the ends, but I was going to trim it off the sides, and that probably would have been okay. I was worried it was going to be too small, but this is pretty good size. So I think that it probably would have been okay. I'm going to measure it real quick. I'll come back and tell you what the dimensions are. Okay, it's 19.5 from here to here, from side to side. It's 4.5 on the blue, so down the sides and across the bottom. It's 4.5, and it's 12 inches deep. So this is a nice size. The straps are long enough that you could put them over your shoulder if you wanted, but they're not so long that it drags. Well, for me, I'm 5'7". I am tall. I've got probably about 6 or 8 inches at the bottom of this to the ground. So that would definitely work either way. I'm going to put this on the table and throw some pictures at the end. Be sure to stay for those. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm going to get working on some more of these. The next one I'm actually going to film for you. I mean, it's a basic bag. It's the same as most of the bags I make. It's just it's just using something that's already made. So stay tuned for the pictures. Thanks so much.